What's popping? Another beautiful day in Louisiana. Another beautiful day, one of many. But yeah, if you want to connect with your soul, you have to move back to places or move to places that connect with you. You don't want to be a person that's into nature or and you move to a city that's dead. And when I say dead, I mean everybody on drugs. And in the West, and those shots to people who live in Cali and places like that, it's no shots because, down south we have our issues too. But in the West, most of the people are on drugs. And it's not everybody because you have some people who don't even fuck with drugs. But you have a lot of people that are hooked on fentanyl, Adderall. They got to smoke all day, every day. And if you're not from that, if you don't want that environment, if that environment doesn't breathe life into you, I'm telling you're not gonna function well. And that was my issue. Every time I picked up people, they was drunk, high, doing cocaine, high on shrooms, like 24, like all weekend, everybody high. After they slave over the penthouse, the mansion they got, on the weekend, they have to release, so everybody high, everybody drunk, everybody it's like the Wild Wild West for real. It's the Wild Wild West for real. So when you connect with your soul, man, you gotta keep your life simple. The thing is you gotta ask yourself, what do I like? Me personally, photography, old school cars, art, antique buildings, antique homes. That's it. That's what I like. So I say, okay, what do I have to do to get closer to that? Oh, okay, move to Louisiana. And that's what I did. And you have to do the same for your life. You can't be living the life that people want you to live, or you think it's, nah, man, that luxury lifestyle. If it's not for you, I'm telling you, you don't want to live that life. Those days are over. Like I say, after COVID, everything changed. After COVID, everything changed. None of that shit matters. On everything on the outside look good. But when people get back, when they close that door into their house, guess what they're doing? They getting drunk so they can block out the pain. They getting high so they can block out the pain. They overdosing to block out the pain. Shit crazy, man. Life is crazy. On the front end, people can tell you how perfect it is. Like I said in my live, people gonna always tell you about the rose, how beautiful the rose is. But they never gonna tell you about those thorns that you gotta remove to get to that rose. They never gonna tell you about those thorns. They never gonna tell you how everybody living this rich life, they having fun, but when they go back into their condo, they getting high on fentanyl and they overdosing. They gotta go to rehab. They relapsing. They having trouble I'm telling you. I had a girl that she gave me her number when I was driving Uber, and recently she just texted me. I didn't even know this. She texted me and said, "Can you talk to me because I feel like I'm about to relapse?" And I'm like, "Hold on, relapse on what?" She told me to guess, and I'm like, I don't know. I started guessing. She said no. She said worse. I'm like, what's worse? She said fentanyl. Then she started breaking it down to me. She was like, most of the girls you see, they high. They either high on they high all the time. They alcoholics or they high on fentanyl or cocaine. And I was like, damn, you right, because every girl I was picking up, man, these girls was high off their mind. I'm like, damn, how every time I pick up people, they high, and especially weekends, Yeah. Oh, all right, just don't throw it away. But yeah, what the fuck? But these chicks, man, and everybody on weekends when they finish slaving for whatever material shit they got, they hide off their mind to block out all that pain. So I'm telling you, don't just move somewhere because people tell you, oh, it's just the buildings, the luxury. Man, look, bro, I lived in the penthouse. I can afford to live in the penthouse if I still wanted to, but that's not my life. And I'm 32. I got to a point in life where if I don't like the area I'm in and I want my life to change, I'm gonna make it the best way possible to get out of that. And I'm so happy I did that. So you gotta live your life for you, man. And you gotta do your research. People are not happy. The West looks happy. They got the perfect weather, all that. But you ask my guy Napoleon, who I just shouted out on my community post. He's from the West. He's from there, and he agreed. It's no soul. All the soul is gone. Everybody on drugs. Everybody on drugs, man. They think it's cool until they hit 40s, 50s. And see, it's not people, most of the time, it's not people who have problems. It's the people who taking advantage of it because they want to seem cool. They want to fit in. You know, they on drugs. They on fentanyl. All that shit, bro. You know, so you have to connect back with your soul. You have to do the things that you once loved as a teenager, and you have to better those things, and you have to create the life you want for yourself, and not listen to these YouTubers and nah, man, because these dudes don't know nothing. They still live in the past. They still think they can fit in with these country club guys, and they want to fit in. You know, you don't want to fit in, man. You want to, like I always say, create your own world. You know, I'm creating my own world, and it's so crazy because New Orleans was going to be the first place I moved to before I moved to Arizona. But I went to Arizona to a Suns game, and I just changed my mind. I was like, damn, this seems pretty cool, but I fell for it. I felt for the clean roads. I felt for the big buildings. I fell for it, you know. And I got there, I saw it's beautiful and clean, but at night everybody's stressing. Everybody going through something. Everybody getting high. Nobody sober. They number one in fentanyl. Overdoses. Everybody on meth. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, nah, I can't do this. It's no soul, man. It's just no soul. And I had to get away from that shit. And I'm so glad I got away from that shit, man. Because somebody said this too. I forgot who said it, but they said the longer you're around drugs and stuff like that, it's just a matter of time before you start experimenting and stuff like that. So can't do it, man. That's why I say live your life for you. Don't follow people. Take a grain of salt what everybody say, but listen to your soul. You know, connect back to the things you once loved. Listen to your soul, man, because it's gonna tell you everything that you need to know. And let's have a great day.